Very disappointed in the last 3 minutes of the game. They beat us to every 50-50 ball. 14 offensive rebounds. You know, when you give up 14 offensive rebounds, still hold the team to under 40% shooting. Your first shot defense is terrific. But it came down to effort plays, and Green Bay wanted to come in here and do whatever it took to win. And tonight they had the best player on the floor, and he was a freshman, Kiefer Sykes. He was the best player on the floor, and you know, he willed his team to a win. Every time they needed a basket, he found a way to get one, either for himself or for a teammate. And that's the story of the game. I thought in the first half, when we had some chances maybe to stretch it, we did a bad job with shot selection against both man and the zone. And I thought that in the second half we were much better against the zone, but then we didn't make our open looks. We had a lot of open looks in the second half that we don't make. You know, we're 2 for 8 from the 3. You know, and I thought a lot of those 8 shots were very, very uncontested. And then we got the ball in the paint, and what we were doing in the first half when we got in the paint is we took it strong to the rim. In the second half, we went back to fading away on contact. You've got to continue to play through contact and make the ref call foul. If you fade away, they're not going to call it, and they shouldn't. But ultimately, it came down to the last 2 minutes. You know, there's 2 possessions there. We get them to miss the first shot. We don't get the Vance, can't get it clean, and he saves it underneath their basket, and we foul. Kubo makes the free throws. And then a possession later, when we still have a chance, we get him to shoot a shot from the right side, and it goes basically hits the far rim and far backboard, and we can't get that one either. And you know, our guys have to feel accountable for those kinds of plays. And as a staff, ultimately, I'm the most accountable. But it's a very disappointing loss because of the way we lost the game. Very hard to be disappointed in the defensive effort. 14 turnovers, 38% from the floor, 21% from the 3. You know, the offensive rebounding. I mean, we have a hard time scoring, and some of it is decision making. Like we're in the bonus early in the second half. We're doing our job. We're in the double bonus, and then we just stopped driving the zone. When we drove the zone and attacked the zone and threw it down low, good things happen. And some of that is discipline. We're not as disciplined as we need to be to keep pounding it and stick to what's working. We want to resort back to the comfortable way in which we play. Guys have grown up playing the game. But I think they go to how they've played, you know, in their lives, and it's something we've been addressing and working on, and it's why I've always said our offense has been very inconsistent. But despite all of that, you're a couple offensive rebounds away late in the game from winning, and you have to. You have to, and that's where I'm most disappointed, because that Wright State passion, that Wright State toughness is not here right now. And we're going to find out what our team is made of here down the stretch.